goes in and out of time,
What
man.
scripture is that? Show me the scripture.
Who? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. God was before the creation.
You said there's no such thing as reincarnation.
I know.
The angel just told John the Revelator.
That's Hinduism, man.
The angel just told John the Revelator that he was going to prophesy again to many people.
Appointed on the man wants to die. That's it.
Okay, go ahead, Jeremiah.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 28. And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which shall follow me in the regeneration.
Regeneration. What does regeneration mean? Somebody get that in the blue letter. Stop right there. Because you said it's not in the Bible.
Somebody get this clown, man.
See, you're getting surgically torn apart right now. That's what's happening.
Being torn apart?
Spiritually.
You guys have anything that Paul wrote? Probably not.
Now what's the New Testament? Now it's Paul.
Paul, right.
Devil, man.
I'm the devil, but just answer the question. You got anything that Paul wrote, man? Anything. Something Paul wrote.
No, hold on. I want you to
Something Paul.
He said it's not in there. What that scripture is?
That's Hinduism, man.
Right, bring that.
That's India. 1,000 people a month die of starvation in the street and cows walk by, man.
Smart. Here go the definition for Salah. Hold what you got, read it again.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 28. And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which shall follow me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the throne of his glory,
right,
ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay. Did the 12 die? Did the 12 disciples die? Right. Okay. Go ahead, Z.
All right.
What's the difference between that and resurrection, man?
Listen.
What's the difference between that and resurrection?
Listen. Go ahead.
All right. This is the in the Blue Letter Bible.
What's that? Hold on. Time out. What is the Blue Letter Bible?
Listen. We'll tell you after this. We'll tell you after the definition. It's a Bible lexicon. Go ahead.
38:24.
Right.
And the word is palingenisa, and it says down here. It says new birth, reproduction, renewal, recreation, regeneration, hence renovation, regenerate, a production of new life, concentrated to the Most High, a radical change of mind for the better.
Right. If any man be in Christ, he's a new creature.
The word often used to denote the restoration of a thing that to the planetized state, to renovation, a renewal, a restoration of life after death.
Right. A restoration of life after death. That's what regeneration is, and that's what reincarnation is. Okay?
Hey, how did you come up to that? How did you come into this? How you guys have a testimony? How did you come into that? You got a testimony? How did you were like whatever, and then you came into this?
Listen. You said there's no reincarnation.
No, there ain't no reincarnation.
We finished strategically tear your ass apart.
That's Hinduism,
man.
I got two scripts, all right? But since he kept going at it with the New Testament, right? This is Matthew's 1, right? The book of the generations of, I'm gonna read it verbatim, of Jesus Christ, the son of David. All right, who is the son of David?
What do you mean?
Who was the son of David?
You're saying he got a lot of sons.
Fuck that, it's gratification to the camera.
That's a lot of sons, man.
Who was the son of David?
What are you saying? He's reincarnated, Solomon reincarnated?
You damn right. You just said you damn right, man. You damn right.
He got a lot of sons,
the son of Abraham, which was Isaac, all right?
Abraham was Isaac?
Yo, the son of Abraham, which was Isaac. That means Jesus Christ was Solomon and he was Isaac. Whether you believe it or not, man.
Well, that's
Whether
Hinduism,
you believe
man.
it or not, man. All right?
But I know where your teaching comes from.
All right, so let me explain you this, right? Let me explain you this, all right? When Jesus Christ was on the scene, did he sin? He did not, right? All right. When Israel used to
Somebody get that in Hebrew.
when Israel used to do sacrificial when they used to do the offerings.
Right, a lot of different offerings.
All right. It was offerings of sin, the peace offering with the Lord.
That's one.
All right, but check this out.
Yeah.
What did they used to offer up for? For what? Their sins, right? The priests, they would have to offer up a offering for themselves first to pure their sins, so they could offer up for those, right? Jesus Christ, didn't he not die for the sins of Israel? All right, and he walked. Oh, hey.
Well,
Hey,
you could
hey,
be. You
hey,
could be. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, All right.
Because they shall
All
call
right.
his name Jesus, for he shall save his people.
Okay.
Who is his people?
All right.
Jews.
No, finally.
No,
finally
not just
somebody
the
up here.
Jews. The 12 tribes of Israel.
At least he on something. Finally,
Yeah.
somebody up here come up here with some
All
with
right.
something.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
check this out,
Yeah, go
right?
ahead.
So he came.
Man, can someone give me
So
water, man?
check
We're
this
giving
out,
you
right?
the water right now. This is the water.
Yeah, but I didn't see.
Check this out. Check this out. So you agree that he died for his people, right?
Yeah.
All right. Did he not come and he fulfilled the law of the precept when he was in Jesus Christ?
Hebrews, yeah, I'll
okay.
go with that.
All right. So
Once and for all, I like that.
well, with that, if he was a priest, that means he would have to make a sacrifice for himself first. So when he died on the cross, that was for him and for his people, man. Believe it or not.
But like the brother said, when he walked the earth, he didn't sin, right? So why would he have to offer up a sin sacrifice for himself?
Not for himself.
Listen, read it.
Forgive them,
Listen,
Father, for they know not what they do.
Listen to the scriptures.
Hebrews 7:27. Who needed not
Read
daily,
that one.
or 26, for such as a high priest became us,
Right.
who is holy, harmless, undefiled,
Speaking of the Messiah, go ahead.
separate from sinners, and made higher than the heavens.
Right, go ahead.
27, who needed not daily as those high priests to offer up sacrifice first for his own sins,
First for his own sins. Go ahead.
and then for the people for this he did once when he offered himself.
Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Oh,
Get out of here. Hey, the camera caught it, bro.
Yeah.
You don't got to get it. The camera got
Tell
it.
me your
Go
testimony.
ahead,
That's what I
Oscar.
want to know.
Go ahead,
Your
Oscar.
testimony. Can one guy
This
give
is
me your
testimony
testimony?
right here.
Yeah,
This
no,
is testimony.
no,
Go
man.
ahead.
This is 2
I was this
Samuel.
way, now I'm this way. One of you guys
yeah,
have
you
that.
all over the place.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not.
Go ahead.
Tell me your testimony.
This is surgery.
2 Samuel.
It's surgery.
Oh man, your testimony. I was a Baptist one time.
ahead, Oscar.
I got
Chapter
saved
7,
one time, and you
verse
guys
12.
showed me the light.
And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee,
Right.
which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
I'll be right over there. Okay.
Oh, I can say this? All right. Read that again. Because who was Samuel talking to?
This is going to David. King David talking
All right,
about-
read it again. Read it
Yeah.
again. Read it again.
This is 2 Samuel
So
chapter
you agree?
7.
So you agree he was talking to King David, right? Samuel. All right.
And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers,
Okay, so he told King David he was going to die. Go ahead.
I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom.
Okay.
He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever.
Who built the house for the Lord? All right. Was Solomon's throne established forever?
Now answer the question.
I
Wasn't
say,
the temple
that's-
destroyed?
No.
Ask
Answer the
Solomon.
question.
Ask Solomon. Was
No,
it?
he got taken away.
Okay.
But you just said forever.
God.
I'm gonna read on. I'm gonna
I
read
don't know
on.
what he got, man.
Got the chainsaw
Hey,
with
tell
that
me
one.
your testimony, man.
I'm gonna read on. I'm gonna
Tell
read
me your
on.
testimony,
I'm
man.
gonna read on.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 14.
Go ahead.
I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men.
When did that happen to Solomon?
Oh, you talking about that prophetic?
That's it.
Answer the question.
That's the testimony right there. I don't see that. I don't remember.
Read it again now.
Did Solomon build temples to the other gods?
What's prophetic?
He did.
What happened to him after that? Did he get punished for that?
Did he get beaten?
When he
How?
got punished?
I don't remember.
By the stripes of man?
I don't remember what happened.
When he got punished?
By the
Boy,
stripes
I'll
of
read
men.
it again.
Read it again.
14. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men.
I was chastening him with the rod of men. Did he get chastened with the rod of men? Did Solomon get chastened with the
I
rod
don't
of men?
remember, man. I
No,
don't
he
think
did.
so.
No, he
Hey,
did.
whether he remember or not, check this out.
Right.
Did
No,
Jesus,
I don't think so.
All right, did Jesus Christ not come from
Well,
David's
that's,
line?
but are you saying that's Solomon? Jesus Christ was Solomon? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Jesus Christ was Solomon?
Yeah, who the word English called Jesus Christ apostolic.
Yes, he was. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah.
I don't know your testimonies, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 53, verse 5. You always got a coon in the mix, man. But he was wounded for our transgressions.
Jews have a hard time with
He
that.
was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was
There you go.
upon him,
That's right.
and he was
Who's that,
striped,
Solomon?
and with his stripes we are healed.
That's right.
That's what the brother just read in 2 Samuel for you, man.
Through
That
the
never
stripes,
happened.
we are
That
healed.
never happened to Solomon, all right? Solomon died peacefully.
Solomon was Jesus Christ.
Deuteronomy.
That's what the scriptures say, not us.
I got something real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 9. Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy power. Salaki, I read verbatim. I am the Lord thy God of Salaki. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Now check this out. Does not in Ezekiel the 18th chapter, does not the Lord say he will not punish the son for the sins of the father? Did he not say that?
I don't remember.
Oh, I'll bring it for
Go
you.
get it.
I don't remember, man.
don't
I
gotta
don't
worry
remember.
Listen,
You don't gotta worry
that's why
about
we here. We here to refresh your memory.
Right.
Why? Because
Can you guys give me a
listen,
testimony?
listen.
I gotta go preach,
We're
man.
giving you the testimony
No,
right now.
one of you guys
now.
started
You got
off
your
this way, but you came this way. So
got
that's a
your
testimony,
You
man.
can't tell us how to preach. This is
No,
our
no,
show.
no. I want to
came
ask
up
you,
here.
do you have a testimony?
This is the testimony.
One of you guys learned this. You weren't like this when you were born. You were Baptist probably
Okay,
or whatever.
hold that real quick.
There you go, go.
He keep talking about testimony. He's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
to run
yeah.
because his head chopped off. Somebody give
No,
me
I'm
the revelation.
I got it
I'm
right
dying,
here.
man. Heat.
Listen.
Water.
It's Revelation chapter 19, verse 10.
Listen.
And I fell at his feet.
Hold on. Start over because he's
That's a
talking.
testimony.
Yeah, this is the testimony.
That's his testimony.
Listen, and who you got on your hat?
You gonna
Jesus,
listen,
right?
man?
Read it
Scriptures coming
verbatim.
out. Show respect for the
verbatim.
scriptures,
Read
man.
it, hey,
man.
read it verbatim.
Go ahead, man. It's above his own name. Psalm 138. Go.
Read it verbatim, huh?
Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, see thou do it not, because John saw an angel.
Right.
He fell at his feet. He was like, man, shit. You know?
John saw an angel.
Yeah, John saw an angel, and the angel, and John bowed down to him. And the angel told him, get up.
All right, go. That's
Go
what
ahead.
Muhammad found, right? Muhammad was in the cave, found an angel.
I'm reading out the scriptures,
You're in
man.
the Bible.
I know.
Read out
Go
the
ahead,
scriptures.
listen.
Why you mentioning
listen,
Muhammad?
listen.
Crazy,
I'm reading out the
because
scriptures.
he
Listen.
fell
All right,
into an
listen.
angel.
Listen.
Yeah, he don't believe in it because we bring out the scriptures. He bringing up Muhammad and all
And
that.
you got on
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
All
You're
right.
a liar. Go ahead.
And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Jesus. Worship God.
Right. Go ahead.
For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy.
Right. That's the testimony, the prophesy, and that's what we're doing.
We just read it.
Weren't you guys Baptist when you were kids?
Go ahead. Huh? It don't matter what
well,
we
you
were when
probably
we
Catholic.
kids.
You were Catholic.
Hey,
Right? He's Catholic. Just like I was Catholic.
The word of hold that.
this is Amos chapter 3,
Old Testament.
verse 7.
No Paul.
And you, wasn't Paul Saul? Did-
Oh, is that Saul?
yeah.
no,
Paul Saul?
Did Paul have a past life too? We had a past life. What that got to do with
That's
anything,
Hinduism.
man?
Ain't you guys
No,
Baptist?
listen. What was Paul's name before it got changed to Paul? It was Saul.
Fucking
So
idiot.
he was Saul?
No, not that
Not
Saul.
Saul.
That's Saul in the Old Testament.
He don't know the scriptures, man. He don't know the scriptures. He don't know the basics,
Hey,
man.
when you guys,
Amos
Get
chapter
out of here,
3,
man.
when
verse
you guys
7.
Baptist,
Go ahead,
man?
huh?
Surely the Lord our power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Right. That's why you ain't got it, because you're not a prophet. He revealed his secrets to the servant of the prophet. That's why we can boldly tell you that who you ignorantly called Jesus Christ was Solomon, was Isaac, because you don't know the secrets. We do. Okay?
know that
Well,
one,
hey,
man.
listen. Whether you give me Romans 3 and 3.
Galatians 1, man.
Romans 3 and 3, and we're going to send you on your way, brother. We
2
done with it.
Corinthians chapter 11.
Yeah,
You calling out scriptures, but you don't believe in none of them.
I
Because I just
do.
read Revelation
You
19
rightly
and 10,
divide the word of
and,
truth,
and
man.
your
2
reaction was
Timothy
like, you
2:15.
said no. Right after I read the scripture, you said, nah, man.
Weren't you guys Baptist before you got into all this?
It don't matter what we were
Oh,
before.
it will, man,
Go
eventually.
ahead, Doc.
This is Romans
After
chapter
this, we
3,
done with you, brother.
All right,
verse
man,
3.
appreciate it.
For what if some did not believe?
So what if you don't believe we got the true testimony of who you were ignorantly called? We don't care that you don't believe.
I know, that's right, you shouldn't.
Right.
You're
Go
right,
ahead.
you should.
Shall that unbelief make the faith of God without
None
effect?
Right.
Woo.
So just because you don't believe, does it not mean that, hey, the Heavenly Father about to come back and kill 2/3 of his people and put all the rest of the nation in subjection?
Revelation 1,
Go
2,
ahead.
3.
God
The
forbid.
word
God
church.
forbid, man.
Revelation
God
4,
forbid.
church
so you can wear this
disappears, man.
bullshit ass Baptist shirt and walk around saying Jesus saved,
Yeah, we will.
but it don't mean nothing.
We will.
It don't mean
does.
nothing. It don't
does.
mean nothing.
It does.
And guess what?
And the good news, man, if you guys were saved prior to all this, you trusted Jesus Christ as your Savior, good
He
deal,
ain't
man.
good to the end.
Right.
Good deal, man.
All right.
You were Baptist
saved,
now.
brother?
Yes.
You saved?
Yes.
You say
Okay, we got
22
one
years
more,
old,
one
man.
more,
One more for the road.
Yeah,
If you're a Catholic, man, if you're a Catholic, you're in trouble, man. Because I know what you believe. I was Catholic, dude. You were in trouble, man.
You got it.
Hey, you know it ain't no.
Here go your walkout speech right
Right,
here.
This is Matthew 24
Right,
and 13.
right.
It says, but he that shall endure unto the end,
Shall we say?
the same shall be saved.
All right, we at the end. Is this the end? Is this the end? Is this the end? Is this the end?
Where? Of our
Today.
conversation?
Today.
No,
Is
it's
this the end?
No.
So how you saved? You say he that endure to the end shall be saved.
For God so loved the world that he
There
gave his
you
own
go.
begotten
There
Son.
you go.
Whosoever
There you go.
believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life.
Demon coming out now.
Stop
Hey,
it.
yeah, we
Stop
done
it.
with you.
That's
We
Catholicism.
done with you.
You got Catholicism, Hinduism,
bring it out. We
Jehovah's
gonna edify the
Witnesses,
camera.
dude.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Continue on.
Hey, man, if you guys are
Hey,
saved-
take it to the road like you
I
said.
will, I will.
Take
But
it
if
to
you
the
guys
road.
are saved prior to all this, outside of that, that's Hinduism.
All right.
Hey, man.
That was heavy edification right
Yeah, he got massive. Damn, he got massive.
Hey, Ezekiel 18 and 24, this is for what I brought out in Deuteronomy, right? Where it says the Lord will visit the iniquities of the fathers unto the children to the third and fourth generation, all right? Because Yahweh B'Shem El Shai never contradicts himself, all right? This is Ezekiel, the 18th chapter, 24th verse. But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abomination that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned in his trespass that he hath trespassed.
Right. And that cut what he was just saying too. You get what I'm saying? Because he said, oh, you were Catholic. That was in his past life. He's not a Catholic no more. Read that again, huh?
But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die. But that's not what I want. What I want is right here. I got it.
But see the spirit though? Cause he was just talking that gangster shit. Oh, well, y'all, you guys was Baptists before. But the scriptures say, hey, look, we turn from that. Okay, so it's not counted to us. But go ahead, bring out.
All right, the Ezekiel 18, and I'll start at 4. Behold, all souls are mine as the souls of the Father. So also the souls of the sons is mine. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. But if a man be just and do that which is lawful and right, and have not eaten upon the mountains, neither had lift up his eyes to idols of the house, neither lift up his eyes to the idols of the house of Israel, neither had defiled his neighbor's wife, neither had come near to a menstruous woman, and had not oppressed any, but had restored to the debtor his pledge, had spoiled none by violence, had given his bread to the hungry, and have covered the naked with a garment. He that hath not given forth upon usury, neither have taken any increase, that hath withdrawn his hand from iniquity. So, all right, so this man is a just man. He sinned not, man. He did all that was right in the eyes of the Lord. He didn't worship idols. He didn't go on to a menstruous woman. He didn't commit adultery. All right, he didn't touch the swine or do none of that, man. All right, he dealt rightly through the eyes of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai with his neighbor. All that, right? He didn't do it no iniquity. All right, have exalted true judgment between man and woman. He walked in my statutes and have kept my judgments to deal truly. He is just. He shall surely live, saith the Lord. That's right. If he begat a son that is a robber, a shedder of blood, that have done the like to any one of these things, and have done not any of those duties, but even have eaten upon mountains and defiled his neighbor's wife, had oppressed the poor and needy, had spoiled by violence, had not restored the plagues, and had lifted up his eyes to idols, had committed abomination, had given forth upon usury, and have taken increase, shall he then live? He shall not live. He hath done all these abominations. He shall surely die. his blood shall be upon him. Right. So this man was judged. He had his son. His son was wicked. The man that was judged gonna live. His son that was wicked gonna die. Now check this out, right? Now we at the third generation, so to say, right? Well, in a sense, I'm gonna just keep reading, right? Verse 14. Now lo, if he begot a son that seeth all his father's sin, which he had done, and considereth and doeth not such like. So this son that was born, this grandson, seeing the shit his dad was doing, was like, yo, my dad bugging, man. Yeah. My dad bugging. I ain't gonna do what he was doing, man. All right? That have not eaten upon mountains, neither have lifted up his eyes to the idols of the house of Israel, hath not defiled his neighbor's wife, neither have oppressed any, have not withdrawn the pledge, neither have spoiled by violence, but have given his bread to the hungry, and have covered the naked with the garment, that he taketh off his hands from the poor, that have not received usury nor increase, hath executed the judgments, hath walked in my statutes. He shall not die for the iniquities of his father. He shall surely live. Alright, so that means when that nigga that was going off comes back, alright, he gonna have to deal with the consequences. But hey, but he is the son. He is the son of the son. If you get it, man, if you can understand, man. Come on,
and
man.
that's not Hinduism, man. It's in the scriptures. Goddamn dummy.
Come on,
you know?
man.
But that's why
Hindu stole it from us.
Exactly. And then made it to where a motherfucker come back as a lion, or a tiger, right, or a roach. Right. That's not